The Trump family is unbelievable. They ran against Hillary Clinton saying she's corrupt. And look, I talked about the systemic corruption of the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton for a long time, and they hate me for it. But the Trump family has the systemic corruption. Look at their cabinet, filled to the rim with bankers and oil guys. Oh my God, they have perfected systemic corruption. But they also have personal corruption. And brazenly. It's not like, oh, but it's going to go to the Clinton Foundation, which does some good work, but then, hey, it houses the staff for the Clintons' political team, and so that I guess saves them some money, and then they're going to have some meetings at the state. No, they're done with all that. No, they're like, here, no, our corruption is right in your face. We're going to put it right there. So the Trump kids now are using the inauguration and his first day in office to raise money. Now, they claim it's for a charity, but they don't state the charity. They're unbelievable. They're unbelievable. So listen to what they're doing. The sons, that's Don Jr. and Eric, are hosting a, quote, camouflage and cufflinks event. Oh, sorry for causing projectile vomit there. Pitched to ring in the new president's opening day, the night of January 21st at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center in Washington. Oh, I do declare bringing cufflinks. We'll be doing camouflage and cufflinks. Okay, so how much money do they want from not overall, but per person, and what do you get for it? $1 million can buy you a multi-day hunting and or fishing excursion for 4 guests with Donald Trump Jr. and or Eric Trump, the invitation declares. And that's just one of the perks. It also provides a private reception and photo op for 16 guests with Trump, 4 guitars signed by the performer, advertises Toby Keith, and 200 general admission tickets to the event, among other things. The package is titled Bald-Faced Lie. No, I'm sorry, the Bald Eagle. Let's talk about all the ways with how this is insane corruption. First of all, those kids are on Donald Trump's transition team. A story out about how Eric Trump picked one of the cabinet members himself, personally. So he's now selling access to himself when he is the guy that is helping to pick our government. It's not Trump's government, it's our government. They're supposed to be our representatives. And he's stacking them and he's saying, oh, come give me $1 million and you'll get access with me. We'll go hunting all day long. Okay? Second of all, they're not just promising access to the kids. They're saying Trump will show up and do a photo op with you on his first day in office. Do you remember that story I did of all the promises that Trump made about what he would do in his first day in office? Oh, he's going to get rid of Obamacare. He's going to figure out foreign policy. He had all this laundry list of things, and he's going to create jobs, all this stuff, right? No, it turns out he's going to be doing photo ops with people who bribed his sons. You called her Crooked Hillary. And I hear you, brother, on that. But if you did, you better be doing hashtag Crooked Donald right now. Okay, let me give you more details. Now, look, if you don't have $1 million, the Trumps might hang out with you anyway. Let's see. There's other packages. There's the Grizzly Bear package, which comes in at a mere $500,000. Also, net supporters a hunting trip with Don Jr. and or Eric. But that package provides for only 8 guests to pose with Trump. That's the president-elect. And at that point, he will be the president. It'll be his first day in office. And only 2 autographed guitars. Oh, how will you get along? On the other end of the spectrum, down past elk, which is $250,000, marlin, $100,000, and rainbow trout, oh, so sad, $50,000. And the wild turkey package for $25,000, it provides 2 VIP tickets and 4 general admission tickets. But you don't get to meet any of the Trumps, please. You have not bribed us nearly sufficiently, please. The event is sponsored by Allison McIntosh and Sam McIntyre of the Dallas-based McIntosh Company, a political fundraising firm. I thought they were against that kind of corruption. Okay, the company's services were enlisted by Jeb Bush early in 2015, the firm's website noted, and it raised $26 million for his Right to Rise super PAC. Wait a minute, if this is going towards a charity they say it's for conservation efforts. Okay, what conservation efforts? They don't say. Well, which charity in particular is it going to? I don't know. I told you about the Trump Foundation and the scams they ran there. They just funneled the money through. One time, Trump paid for his lawsuits through the Trump Foundation. That ain't a charity. That's your lawsuits. And there's a list of dozens of things that they scam their own charities for. Here, they don't even state the charity. And if it's a charity, why are you using a political fundraising firm to do this for you? Okay. So when it turned out that they got their hand caught in the cookie jar, They sent out their spokesperson, but look at her non-denial denial. If it was false, how easy is it to go, no, they're not participating in that. It's absolutely categorically untrue, right? And it's not like Trump doesn't know how to say that. They say stuff like that all the time, even when it isn't true. But listen to this. Hope Hicks says, the opening day event and details that have been reported are merely initial concepts that have not been approved or pursued by the Trump family. Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump are avid outdoorsmen and supporters of conservation efforts, which align with the goals of this event. However, they are not involved in any capacity. Such obvious BS. They're not even trying to hide it very well, are they? So when she says it's just merely initial concepts, wait a minute. If they're not involved, how would you know that it is initial concepts? Wouldn't you just say, I don't even know who these guys are. Oh my God, don't give money to them, because it's not going to go to any conservation, and the Trumps are not involved. You're not going to get a photo op. You're not going to get a hunting trip. But you didn't say anything like that. What you said was, well, it's just an initial concept we're kicking around. Did we get caught? Can we still keep going? Remember, they tried this with selling off coffee with Ivanka, and then they had to backpedal out of it because Ivanka was probably like, hey, you schmucks. It was the two brothers again. What are you doing? No, don't sell access to me. And they're like, oh, okay, we can. We were trying to sell off our sister. We couldn't do it. Hey, I got a great idea. Let's sell ourselves off. I know we're schmucks, and Donald doesn't trust us with much. Hey, but I got to pick the Interior Secretary. Come on, let's sell access to us. And then they find out about it, and the Trump's campaign is like, these are initial concepts. Yeah, maybe they'll do it, but maybe they won't. Anyway, good luck. So they are outdoorsmen. That's true. They do hunt. Usually defenseless animals. There's several pictures of them online killing these animals. I don't know if you know this elephant. Let's show this elephant real quick. This is Donald Trump Jr. With the tail of the elephant cut off. That elephant, although there's a rifle leaning against it, was not armed. I don't know why they think it's like such a big deal. Okay, I know that there's people who like to hunt, and I got friends who hunt deer and elk and all that stuff. I got a guy who used to hunt rabbits to eat down in Texas because they were poor, right? The Trumps aren't doing it because they need it or they're poor. And like, I cut his tail off. Yeah, I'm so tough. Well, I mean, I stood at a distance and just shot at him until he died. But still, I'm so tough. And then there's this, and it goes on and on. All right.
Animals are innocent.
But apparently they don't think so. Okay, one last thing. So then they asked Newt Gingrich, like, wait a minute. Now, you support the Trump campaign. By the way, you got nothing for your efforts. This looks like this is out of control corruption. Here's what Newt Gingrich said on the Diane Rehm show. About Trump, he said he could simply say, look, I want them to be my advisors, referring to his kids. I pardon them if anyone finds them to have behaved against the rules, period. Technically, under the Constitution, he has that level of authority. Look at this. Even before he gets into office, they have planned and have begun to execute wide-scale corruption. And now they're talking about, it doesn't matter what we do. Even if it's illegal, we'll just pardon ourselves afterwards. Amazing. And again, one last time, if you're a Trump supporter, imagine if Hillary Clinton did this. Imagine if she sold access off to Chelsea Clinton for $1 million a pop and then said, I'm going to give it to a charity maybe, but I'm not even going to list the charity. I'll just take the money and then see what I do with it. Oh, you would have hated it. You would have hated it. Don't let them get away with it. They're doing the same exact corruption. In fact, this is worse. It's so brazen, rubbing your face in it. Wake up. We need independent media to make sure that we hold corporate media accountable. The people that can make that happen is you. You make the Young Turks possible. tytnetwork.com/join. Join us. Be the revolution.